As one of the most competitive markets in the world, the tourism industry constantly brings new challenges, but it also brings new opportunities. In this video, I will be looking at Booking.com and TripAdvisor, asking what they can bring to the tourism industry and how you can learn from them. Before we discuss Booking.com and TripAdvisor in more depth, it is relevant to mention that both these companies recently acquired two big companies. Booking.com acquired FareHarbor and TripAdvisor acquired Bocon. This news is part of the inspiration behind this very video, but it's pretty much always important for tourism marketers such as ourselves to discuss TripAdvisor and Booking.com to a lesser degree. The tourism industry is embracing online shopping as fully as possible, and TripAdvisor and Booking.com are a big part of this. It's important not just to understand who your audience is, but also to understand how your audience is likely to find your business. Now, this may seem like stating the obvious, but people prefer to shop online, as more and more people use the internet for most of their shopping needs. TripAdvisor and Booking.com both provide people with an easy way to look around for the next holiday or experience at their own pace, and this has been a big part of their success. As well as the convenience it offers, shopping for holidays online allows people to do research before making a commitment. This appeals to most people as holidays are an expensive commitment and it's important to feel confidence in you're finding the best deal. This reassurance is important to everyone, but it's especially appealing to very cautious people who may be likely to avoid booking a holiday altogether if they don't have access to enough resources to make an informed decision. TripAdvisor is the most trusted resource out there and many people use it to research their next trip. As they don't often book straight away, TripAdvisor is often seen as a planning resource as opposed to a marketing platform. This level of trust has been earned because the platform is generally useful to people who trust reviews because they come straight from fellow travellers. As tourism marketers, we can learn a lot from TripAdvisor's success. We can ensure our own websites offer genuinely useful resources that help people plan their next holiday. Writing a few travel guides that include advice about services and sectors outside of your hotel, tour or travel service. Try offering information about the best places to eat, for example, even if you do not get any additional revenue from these referrals. Make your advice as useful and practical as possible, adding as much value as possible for the end user. You can even take this a step further and create a large hub of helpful and entertaining written and video content for people to read, watch and learn from. TripAdvisor's trick is to make its users generate all this information, but you'll need to help gather this yourself, even with your own customers. Being as helpful as possible can make a huge impression on your audience, but also ensures that they spend time on your website, even when they aren't necessarily going to book a holiday in the near future. If your website can serve as a travel research hub for people, you'll gradually notice an increase in trust and the conversions will come later. Even if these kind of resources don't necessarily instantly drive sales, they will improve your brand immeasurably. The automation involved in OTAs like Booking.com can process orders on a much grander scale. This automation allows them to drop their costs significantly by offering cheaper deals. Whereas previous generations may have been a bit sceptical of OTAs because they lack a human touch, people today are reassured that whoever they are booking from is big enough and established enough to have their own booking system. Just as people book their shopping online or use self-checking tills at the supermarkets, it seems a lot more people would rather deal with a robot instead of a real person. TripAdvisor and Booking.com have worked hard on their online brands and even on their online marketing practices. This has helped them reach and engage with a larger audience. This means that they are very attractive to anyone keen to tap into a larger digital audience. You should always look to improve your service ranking on TripAdvisor, and you can read our blog post on this very matter. TripAdvisor isn't going anywhere, and anyone serious about their tourism marketing strategies should put plenty of work into ensuring their business is performing well on this platform, but don't heavily rely on it. Booking.com is another fantastic platform with a huge audience, but with both platforms, you will always have to share a large part of the commission, and your listings will have to compete with other similar services. So it has never been an instant success and it's not without its drawbacks. Whereas if you have your own online booking platform, you can engage in superior SEO, content marketing, PPC and PR, hopefully outperforming your competitors' marketing strategies. If you are forward thinking enough, you can make a much bigger splash if you put your time and money into your own marketing. But it's also definitely worth taking advantage of OTAs, audiences in the meantime. As I say, just do not rely on it.